Let me take you back to ancient Greece, a cradle of philosophy, where great minds grappled with the fundamental questions of existence. Picture a bustling agora, filled with the vibrant discussions of philosophers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. Amid this intellectual ferment, a young man named Epictetus stood out. Born a slave, Epictetus rose to become one of the most influential Stoic philosophers of his time. His teachings on the nature of human freedom, resilience, and inner tranquility continue to resonate with us today, offering profound insights into the perennial challenge of dealing with anxiety and managing overwhelm. Imagine Epictetus, his weathered face illuminated by the flickering light of a lamp, addressing his students in the dimly lit halls of Nicopolis. "Some things are within our power, while others are not," he would say. "Within our power are opinion, motivation, desire, aversion, and, in a word, whatever is of our own doing. Not within our power are our body, our property, reputation, office, and, in a word, whatever is not of our own doing." Epictetus's words carry a timeless wisdom that speaks directly to the heart of our struggles with anxiety. In a world filled with uncertainty and chaos, how can we cultivate the inner strength to navigate the storms that assail us? Anxiety, that gnawing sense of unease and apprehension, is a universal human experience. Whether triggered by external circumstances or arising from the depths of our own minds, it casts a shadow over our lives, clouding our judgment and sapping our vitality. But is anxiety an enemy to be vanquished or a teacher to be embraced? In the fast-paced hustle and bustle of modern life, we find ourselves besieged by a relentless barrage of demands and distractions. The ceaseless march of technology has tethered us to a digital treadmill, where the boundaries between work and leisure blur into oblivion. The pressure to succeed, to excel, to keep up with the Joneses, weighs heavily upon us, leaving us gasping for breath in the thin air of our own aspirations. But perhaps in our frantic quest for perfection and control, we have lost sight of something essential, our humanity. For it is in the midst of chaos that we discover our true selves, stripped bare of pretense and artifice, confronted with the raw reality of our own mortality. The existentialists, those intrepid explorers of the human condition, understood this truth all too well. From Kierkegaard's leap of faith to Nietzsche's embrace of amor fati, they beckoned us to confront the abyss of existence with courage and defiance. What if some day or night a demon were to steal after you into your loneliest loneliness and say to you, "This life as you now live it and have lived it, you will have to live once more and innumerable times more"? Nietzsche writes in Thus Spoke Zarathustra. Would you not throw yourself down and gnash your teeth and curse the demon who spoke thus? Or have you once experienced a tremendous moment when you would have answered him, "You are a god, and never have I heard anything more divine"? In the face of such existential dread, how are we to find solace and meaning? Is it through the pursuit of pleasure and distraction, the fleeting highs of consumer culture? Or is it through the cultivation of inner stillness, the silent contemplation of our own mortality? The Stoics offer us a roadmap for navigating the turbulent seas of existence, a philosophy of resilience rooted in the soil of ancient wisdom. The chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control and which have to do with the choices I actually control, Epictetus reminds us. Where, then, do I look for good and evil? Not to uncontrollable externals, but within myself to the choices that are my own. In the Stoic worldview, anxiety arises not from external circumstances, but from our own judgments and desires. By learning to distinguish between what is within our power and what lies beyond it, we can free ourselves from the tyranny of fear and uncertainty. Don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do happen, and you will go on well, Epictetus advises. But is such equanimity attainable in a world riven by conflict and strife? Can we truly find peace amidst the chaos and serenity amidst the storm? The Zen masters of ancient China would nod in silent agreement, their enigmatic smiles hinting at the ineffable truth that lies beyond words. If you understand, things are just as they are, Zen Master Dogen writes. If you do not understand, things are just as they are. In the stillness of meditation, in the quiet contemplation of the present moment, we glimpse the fleeting nature of existence, the impermanence of all things. The truth is that our finest moments are most likely to occur when we are feeling deeply uncomfortable, unhappy, or unfulfilled. The psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi observes in his seminal work Flow, for it is only in such moments, propelled by our discomfort, that we are likely to step out of our ruts and start searching for different ways or truer answers. In the depths of despair, in the grip of anxiety, lies the seed of transformation, the promise of renewal, for it is in our darkest hour that we discover the light within ourselves, the indomitable spark of human resilience. As Viktor Frankl, the Austrian psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, writes in Man's Search for Meaning, when we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. In the final analysis, anxiety is not an enemy to be conquered, but a companion to be embraced. It is the shadow that gives depth to the light, the storm that clears the path to serenity. In the words of the poet Rainer Maria Rilke, let everything happen to you, beauty and terror, just keep going, no feeling is final. So embrace your anxiety, not as a curse but as a gift. Heed the wisdom of the ages, drawing strength from the wellspring of human experience. For in the end, it is not the absence of anxiety that defines us, but our response to it. As Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Let us, then, cultivate the resilience of the Stoic sage, the equanimity of the Zen master, and the courage of the existentialist. Reclaim your humanity in the face of adversity, finding solace during chaos and meaning in despair. For in the end, it is not your accomplishments or possessions that define you, but the depth of your humanity and the richness of your soul. And in that realization lies the true source of your freedom, your joy, and your peace.